Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 21st episode of the second season of School Rumble. And last episode was a bit of an odd episode. You know, we had this whole thing with Tenma being like a cyborg built, like made by this scientist guy, and we had giant mecha, and everyone was wearing these cool suits and stuff, and they like, I guess, pilot the mecha. Something like that. It's a bit of a hard thing to explain, but we had that whole thing, and you know, it's a thing. What more could you say about it than that? So this episode, are we going to continue that stuff? I'd like to continue that stuff, you know, but maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do other stuff. That's only one way to find out. So let's just jump on in. 3, 2, 1, play. We have started something. That's supposed to be Tenma? She looked a bit odd in that picture. I don't know, but we have our opening, so let's focus on that. Yeah, those two. Those two are clearly friends now. Oi. 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 Bum 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 bum. So the school rumble basically scroll together. Cannot read that fast. Tonight's content is piled high, huh? Okay, I'm as ready as I can be. Okay. This is a start. Okay, realize love. Maho Shoujo Magical Mai, thank you for bringing back magical girl stuff. I have, because I'm pretty sure I commented I want to see that again, so thank you for that show. So are we gonna get like an anime opening here? I'm gonna turn my volume up real quick. I don't mind me. Got tuxedo mask back there with a cowboy hat. My premium affection. Does it have a premium price tag? Love and peace. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun episode, I can already tell. A ninja mansion over here. Oh wow. Yeah, gotta really dodge those. Or not. Mass common, yeah. So is that Kenji? And here we go, the introduction. My... Ooh, a star alarm clock. That's pretty kind of cool. No! Buenos dias to you too, sir. Yeah, I'm good. I got things to do, fam. And she's here too. That's quite the outfit she's got on. Okay then. Okay then. And there's our mascot character, yeah. That was mentioned earlier. This is our family. Don't talk with a mouthful, mama. Actually, I'm reacting to a couple of magical girl anime currently. Futari wa Precure and Mahotsukai Precure, so feel free to check that out if you want to. Oh, gee. That's trouble. It's gotta be based off a Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. Really? No! That's not how it works at all. What is that voice he's doing? Can't have that. Grammar is hard. that was cute. Who needs a phone booth? Just look both directions and make sure nobody's looking. That is such a weird voice he's doing. I don't even know how to describe it. Oh, did we already take the thing? Mahou Shoujo Magical Mai here to save the day. I mean, she's plenty shoujo. Don't be that way. I know she's like a little bit old to be wearing that outfit, but I've seen older wear it. I'll take a magical flash, please. Oh, I think she had a hottie set in there too. Wow. Yeah, let's get the... Oh. The message? Is that Wonder Woman? What the frick? What the heck? Are you... What? 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 Why? What? First of all, she's not that big. She's nowhere near that big. Why would you do this in my Tenma? Powering up, is that what you call that? Jeez. What? What just happened? I looked like it was... Well, at least that explains that, sort of. Are they gonna fall again? Okay. Okay. What'd she send us? Is it a love confession? Help me. Sure. Oh no, not Masked Kamen-kun. He was a good guy. Coco. Oh, okay then. That is a good point. Marshmallow Tenma. I want a Marshmallow Tenma. Where do we get a Marshmallow Tenma? That's rough. Oh jeez. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants an elderly magical girl saving them. Okay then. And here's our enemy base. I didn't get a good look, but yeah, that's Akira. Didn't even have a chance to ask the question. That is indeed Akira. Please jump into the trap. Okay then. I mean, if she says to do it, we should do it. Right this way, ma'am. I don't think it's... I think it's too late to leave. I think we've arrived. We're here. I mean, I don't read much shoujo manga, but I'll take your word for it. Okay. Why aren't high schoolers allowed to be magical girls? Is there a law somewhere? I mean, I don't agree. There's 2 is like the perfect number. Maybe 3 in some cases. Oh. He's here. Of course. It all makes sense. Priorities, right? Yeah. Well, that's good for us. And lunch, can't forget that. Can't fight evil on an empty stomach. Yeah, this castle, making short work of it. Just make your own entrance. I think we're at the main area. Yeah, we gotta defeat the main bad guy. I like her outfit better than yours. I'll be honest. I don't need to see that. Okay, whatever you say, hentai, come in. Yeah, nobody wants to be tied in that. That's just gross. Yeesh. Take that out of context. Oh, she's here. So, what are you gonna do? I... Well, he approves. Yeah, seriously, let's stop that. Good thing we have a wand with wings. Who knows? Yeah, I guess repairs are needed now. Yeah, she's not gonna say no to that. Oh, her sister's a fairy. Okay, where do I get a Yakumo fairy? Yo, god, that's even worse. Okay, now I get it. The skin was fake too. That's why I was confused. I guess, yeah. And he's still tied up in that, so poor masked common Sama, whatever he's called. I just want to say masked comment is very redundant. But can we give it up though? Can you give up your shoujo-ness? It's all over. Yeah, you can't give it up. Be true to yourself. There is nothing wrong with it at all. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. Have that confidence in yourself and defeat the bad guy. That's what you call it. I did not see a whole lot of niceness here. You kidnap someone, try to extort her to quit. You do that. This isn't good. Tenma, you want to help? I mean, you're not really on her side, but you can still help. You set her down. Yeah, what? Why that too? Why that? That's a real question. Is that Cinderella right there? Okay, I mean, that was kind of a nice thing, I guess. What's wrong with you? It's like the highest praise being approved of by a cat. Ah, there's the rose. I was wondering when that was going to come into play. That looked painful, though. Yeah, that's probably not right. Well, now you tell her. I told her that before she just murdered that man. In what? Can you run the name by me again? Maybe. Yeah, I've heard that before. Didn't even use it right anyway. That's good. Yeah. 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 Or is he gonna take the mask off? He just sits like a delinquent. So, yeah, what is your secret identity? Are you Imadori, perhaps? Oh. Now I know who that is. Only one character says Dasu. Well, that's one impressive mask, I'll just say that. Definitely did not see that coming. Good job, Magical Mai. What would we do without you? Probably, maybe, hopefully. She winked at me. She loves me. Yeah, I thought it was great. Don't say that. A little bit meta there. I don't know what the ED's playing. We got plenty of time left. Can't fool me. Don't mind me, just trying to get into a slightly less uncomfortable position in my chair. But yeah, that was quite the compelling story right there. Yeah. Magical Mai, or a high school magical girl. Even though some people say she's too old to be a magical girl and wear frilly dresses and defend the city from evil, but I disagree. You know? As long as she can still put up the good fight, she should be allowed to. There was this one anime where a mother technically was still a magical girl, or... I mean, I guess she was retired, but still. I think she did it again when she needed to. I very vaguely remember that show. That would be an interesting premise for a show, like a couple of middle-aged women just being magical girls together. It'd be especially interesting if they had like daughters that they were trying to train to pick up the mantle eventually. You know, daughters that are almost but not quite old enough to be magical girls, you know? And they like take their girls on the job to show them how it's done. That could be an interesting idea for a show. I remember that. So we're doing something else now? Oh wow. I like what we're doing so far. So yeah, we get a good look at what this manga's like. That's cool. That's cool too. Duraibu. That man's almost dead. Oh, are we offering our power to him? Nani? Is he getting powered up by the power of friendship and determination? Yeah, you show that enemy team who's boss. Show them what a shonen protagonist can do. Galactic bomber. Nobody can stand up to it. Not a soul. So how are you doing? You hanging in there? Okay. Oh, what the fruit? He's not even human. What a plot twist. We were fighting robots the whole time. So can we just like tear off a bit more of her clothing? Is that in the cards? Pretty good camera angle. Maripe. It's okay, it's not over yet. We will prevail. We are Nakama. We will always be Nakama. There's very talkative people that can't move. I think I recognize that kid's voice actress. It's not Kobayashi Yu, is it? I don't know, but it sounds familiar. Oh no, the enemy combining, that's never good. This is a basketball game, right? Just wanna ask that question real quick. Like, I think this was a basketball anime, if I remember correctly, or manga, or whatever. But, yeah, now we have robots Gatalion, so... and she's still attached to them. So, basically a hostage, like, right on the chest. Come on. You got this, man. Oh, we did get up. Okay, cool. We're not dead. They're not dead. That's a good question. Oof. Okay, we just throw rocks at you. Never, classic strategy. Are we gonna combine two somehow? Or is Maripe gonna do something? Okay. She might be captured, but she still can help us fight. That's good. Brilliant Rose. Kurama over there. 85.1. Okay, that's what that was. Boost. Now do that galactic bomber. God shining. Oh, okay. God shining breath. Yeah. He'll never stand up to that technique. Alright. We did it, guys. We did it, and we saved the girl. That's what matters most. Maripe's okay. What would we do without her? Well, he is holding a half-naked girl, so... Oh, it's really not over yet, really? And both his hands are touching direct skin, too, so... Trying to point that out. Well, what about this one, sir? Is this better? Come on, you just don't like anything, do you? Oh, I guess we... What the frick did she just say? Like, I usually skip the preview, but I couldn't bring myself to interrupt Tenma there. What? Well, I think that was episode 21 of School Rumble. I can't be sure. Maybe it was something else. Okay, so yeah, IQ wasn't joking when he said this was a crazy episode. There was no exaggeration there. Okay, so this episode. Okay, where do I start? Okay, well, I mean, we really had two segments, right? The Magical Girl segment and the basketball quote unquote segment, right? So I'm just gonna drink my water real quick and then talk about it. Okay. Okay. So we had Magical Girl Mai this episode, right? And I mean, we saw her before, right? In that outfit, like way back in the day. Like, it was just like a cosplay thing, I think, not like an actual... I don't think she actually had powers or anything. Actually, only very, very vaguely remember that part of the story now that I think about it. Because it was pretty early on in the season, I believe. But I do remember she wore the outfit. She wore the outfit in the opening too. That's why I never really forgot about that. But this time we actually got this full-on story of Mai the Magical Girl, right? And they pretty much went all the way with it. We had like an anime opening. We had like the family dynamic. Apparently, Lala and someone else was her parents. I don't remember the other person. But yeah, they were the parents, and I guess they said they were royalty too. I think that might have been mentioned. I'm not quite sure. But also a cat who was like the mascot character. And we had this magical rose, like something to do with love or something. And we had vague instructions of how it worked. So that things did not go well later because of that. She didn't quite get how to use it. But she had a star alarm clock, which is pretty cool. But man, that outfit that Lala was wearing was something else. And she protects kid from bullying too, as while just having terrible grammar. That was a thing. Everyone just very much right out the gate being like, Shoujo, you're like an old hag. Like, wow, how dare you call yourself a Maho Shoujo? Like, wearing frilly dresses at your age. What's wrong with you? Like, there was a lot of that this episode. You know, that was kind of mean. And then we had Tenma, right? So, I mean, that was the first, like, big surprise thing in this Magical Girl segment, is we got Tenma showing up looking like Wonder Woman. I assume the outfit's based off of Wonder Woman. I don't know for sure. And first thing that you notice besides the outfit is just the massive knockers, because Tenma doesn't have massive knockers, but she does there. So, you know, I just thought, okay, I guess whoever's writing this story decided they want Tenma to have a big chest. You know, that's pretty common, right? On the internet. You see people who draw fan art of characters, and a lot of time they'll give them just a bigger chest because that's what they like, and they apparently think it's okay to ruin the character by forcing their preferences onto it like that. So, you know, yeah, I didn't think too much of it once I got over the initial shock of it. But this is, I guess, like a part-time job of hers, she mentioned, right? So she just, as a delivery girl for a bad guy. I guess there's worse part-time jobs out there. You know, so when exactly did it fall? Oh yeah, we actually saw Yakumo's a fairy there, huh? I didn't notice that, because I guess there was other things to notice. So yeah, she strikes this pose, which is actually a pretty nice pose, and then wham! Like, the chest just kind of fell into her, like, the ankles area, just completely. Like, that really caught me off guard, especially because it was like within the skin. I mean, if it was just like stuffed bra or something, like we saw socks fall out onto the floor, that would have been one thing. But it was like in the skin, which confused me greatly. But I guess it was revealed later on that was all just like fake skin, like it was part of the outfit, I guess, and that makes a lot more sense once I realized that way later on. So, but it was just pretty good comedic timing. She just like has this cool, sexy question mark pose going on, and then just whoosh, they fall down, and then she just, like, you know, frantically putting them back into place. Just, and then tries to play it off by you acting all cool again. Just so, and then she does an evil laugh and all that. Just, yeah, Yakumo trying to be helpful as best she can. Wonder if Yakumo gets any of that part-time job money. And yeah, it turned out the letter was the bad guy letting her know that he kidnapped Masked Kamen, and that if she wants him back, she's got to go get him. Yeah, the letter itself was also a little bit weird. Like, are you getting along all right during these cold, bone-chilling days? That's just an odd thing to have in an evil villain letter. I don't know. But he gets to the point eventually. I have captured your friend, Masked Kamen-kun. Right? And even has a little illustration in case somebody can't read. They can still get the basic idea of what's going on. If you wish to help him, I humbly request that you come to my magic castle. Right? Then the little face, Kenji face, and then Coco, and then the map with a star on it and an arrow, and there was even a heart in there. Why was there a heart? That was odd. It was just a weird letter in general, like a bit of a mix of themes. I don't know how to describe it, but it was just an oddly considerate evil villain letter. A challenge. That's a thing. I'm not sure why she said adult in this factor. I didn't quite get what that meant. Like, what was adult about it? Because the fact that it was helpful? I don't know. I didn't quite get that, but didn't matter too much. We got this shot here. I want to watch this in its entirety. Yeah, it was right about here. Yeah, she's like, I thought throughout grade school, Tsukamoto-san was, and then it shows us another transformation sequence, right? We get yeah, and I mean, Marshmallow Tenma. Marshmallow Tenma. I love Marshmallow Tenma. Like, it's really cute. And I think the main purpose of this shot was to just show how much more fitting and how much better this kind of outfit looks on someone that age rather than a high school girl. And it's definitely true. Like, a girl around that age definitely looks better in it than a high schooler. But if a high school girl wants to wear it, I think she should be allowed to. I still think that. And man, Marshmallow Tenma, I need in my life. So, but I guess, yeah, I guess Tenma grew out of it and she did not, is the gist of it. And then we go to the castle, and then Akira's there. She didn't do a whole lot in the scene, but she was there, so I appreciate that, and she was just kind of invited on in. And, you know, we have our bad guy talking to the Masked Kamen about various things, and eventually Tenma just, like, breaks out, or not Tenma, My breaks out, eventually makes her way there and saves the day. Although the villain was kind of helpful, like in the end he just kind of let her go and stuff, and it all just kind of worked out, and Tenma did show up. Technically she didn't do a lot either, but she did show up, and you know, I do appreciate that. And yeah, what more to really say about this? We had our battle and everything. We kind of shoved the blue damask rose essential thingy into this poor man's ear, almost killing him, but luckily it did not. I did love the concern she showed afterwards, as if it wasn't her fault that he got injured in the first place. So, and then yeah, with the reveal of our sumo guy, our Dasu guy, was the Masked Kamen the whole time. That was quite the surprise. And that was just all, I guess, like a submitted manuscript to be a manga. That was a framework of it, right? And I think it was rejected, which is unfortunate. And then we had our other segment, right, which is our very familiar, like, basketball manga, because this is what really, back in the day, influenced Tenma to want to try basketball. I do remember it. I did remember it. My memory sucks, but I did remember that. And, I mean, we get a really good look this time, because we get, like, a vague idea of what it was like before, like a couple of panel shots and stuff, but nothing as in-depth as this, not even close. So we got to really get into it here. And it's technically a basketball manga, I guess. Like, he's holding a basketball early on, and it does more or less resemble basketball if you take away the fact that we're like in a outer space setting and a big old pillar with a girl pinned to it with half her clothes torn off. You know, aside from those things, it's pretty much looks like a basketball game, yeah. But it like progressively became less and less like a standard basketball game, you know, our comrades are dropping left and right, our nakama. I think they were like giving their power to our protagonist Kun here to battle, and the enemy reveal themselves to be robots, and then they get tied, combined, and then they became stronger, had her as like part of the chest, and we tried to fight it, but it was hard to fight, and then she like dropped the guard down enough for the protagonist Kun to beat the battle to win, to beat them, the battle to win. And it all kind of worked out, I think, and we saved the day, and it was all good, right? MyAnimeLIst safe. And I think that one was rejected too. So, not a whole lot to say about that, really. It was just insane. It was just, man, I think I need to lie down after watching this. But it was something. It was definitely something. I can say that for sure. Like, wow, wow. I mean, I like the first segment best. I think that's pretty. That should surprise nobody. That should surprise not a single person. I meant to say. Uh, so yeah, this was an episode, right? Like not an episode I'll forget anytime soon. I can tell you that. I can tell you that for a fact. So yeah, that's that. That's the episode. I'm gonna end out the video here. So thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.